And hello, my fellow nerds out there, Zorgo and Richie, and welcome back to Robot Daycare. Uh, last, we're gonna continue exactly where we left off on, which was this choice here. So we have to choose for like Chorus and what he'll think. So it's either never forgive you or never forgive myself. And I think the second option is probably the better one. But I mean, don't worry. If we mess up, we can just go back and choose the other one. But anyways. I had it all wrong. It's obvious to me now. The fight Lilium and I had was clearly the last straw. Had I been more understanding, it wouldn't have ended like this. But I blamed you guys instead of facing on my own mistakes. You're not the only one. That doesn't excuse your explosion earlier. I'm sorry, I won't mess up again. Nano is our new friend. This time we can make things right. You're right. We have an assignment to work on. Dwelling on the past won't give us a good grade. Neither will those awful injuries. I can't believe we let that happen. Good thing only the eyes were damaged. Considering that we have spare parts, this should only take a few minutes. That's much better. How do you feel, Nano? Nano does not feel any different. However, the ability to see has been restored. We will get a passing grade after all. Not so fast. Strelitzia still hasn't done anything, so he has nothing to hand in. Pragmatic as always, but I guess you're not wrong. What are we supposed to do, though? Teach Nano about the power of friendship? I dare say that would be a scientific breakthrough. Hey, Nano, do you know what friendship is? The definition is not in Nano's database. Should Nano look it up online? Really? You were making a robot with your friends and didn't even bother to program? Never mind. Positive vibes. Let's try something else. Nano, how do you feel about us? Nano does not know how to answer to this question, Stretsy. Leah and Lai are Nano's creators. Is there something similar to creators in your database? Synonyms for creator found. Inventor, founder, god. Kinda like that. Absolutely not. Nano, please continue. Maker, producer, parent. Parent, that's it! We three are like Nano's parents. Isn't that right, guys? Okay, I really need to turn down the music because the music is very loud. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little too young to call myself a father, and I certainly haven't been a good one to Nano so far. Besides, wouldn't that imply I'd be married to you two or something? Dude, it's not that deep. We all came together to create something beautiful, so it's only natural we call ourselves his parents. Why are you looking at me like that? I just got shivers. Such an amount of sappiness is horrifying coming from you. How you actually managed to say that out loud is beyond me. It's because he watches too much anime. The other one who was talking about the power of friendship earlier. If anything, you're trying to sound like an anime protagonist. Nano does not know what an anime protagonist is. Is it important information connected to being a parent? Strelitzia and Lycora start laughing while Oleander tries to keep a straight face. You can't help but let out a snort. Nano is waiting for confirmation. There is no correlation. Please forget that we mentioned anime. Not so fast. Maybe watching anime would help them understand what friendship truly means. For example, there's this one episode of Lucio. Lucio? Really? That's obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on. Please don't make me regret this already. Fine, I had my fun. But, Nano, how do you feel about us being your parents? Does this make Nano your child? All three are taken aback by a question for a moment. Honestly, can that thing get any... Honestly, can that thing get any cuter? Nano's not a thing. Well, at least not anymore. It's our little boy now. Who said Nano is a boy? Nano does not have a set gender. But does that mean we can pick one for you? Using it to refer to you seems kind of dehumanizing. I mean, not really. I mean, there are plenty of people out there that go by it and its. Like, I know as dumb as some people may think it is, it's an actual thing, and I really respect that. I respect it a lot. Like, there are plenty of people out there that go by it, its pronouns, or these, thems. Actually, I don't know, how do you pronounce the one with like XE and XEM? Like, the X is pronounced like a Z, right? Or is it pronounced like an H? I actually have no clue. I'll look it up. I'll look it up for myself. But yeah, people can go by whatever pronouns they want, technically. It's not a human. You know what I mean. Nano will react to any pronoun Leah, Stretzy, and I choose. How woke. I didn't expect you to program that in like this. I didn't know what you make Nano look like. It's not like I tried being politically correct or anything. Didn't think it was possible to act tsundere being called. Didn't think it was possible to act tsundere about being called woke. But seriously, which pronoun should we use? Oh, I can actually choose! Oh! I'm guessing this choice doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it could be fine. Let's just go with they. I think they will be a pretty good gender neutral. Nano is kind of a gender neutral name. I mean, yeah, it does end in O, which sometimes is masculine, but there are plenty of girl names that end in O too. So let's just go with they. Yeah, they pronouns. They, them. We're going with they. I'm gonna save it in slot 4 just in case this does matter. Yes. Fine by me. It's not like this changes how we treat them. What on earth was that? That was a yawn. Oh wait, it was supposed to be a yawn, my bad. My apologies, I'm very tired. Did Nano yawn correctly? No, we in the business call that a scream. Only Ender is just weird. I inherited it from my father, I can't help it. But considering all the things we did and talked about today, I think it would be fair to call it quits for now. Yeah, I'm beat. I bet Nano is feeling tired too. Nano's energy is currently at 47%. Okay, maybe not that tired. I think we should all go to bed anyways, including Nano. But they don't have a bed. Since we're calling them our kid, it would be weird if we made them sleep on the floor next to a power outlet. Then why don't you let Nano sleep in your bed, Leah? Pardon? Wasn't that what you were suggesting? That is ridiculous. Nano would prefer charging while being cushioned by a mattress for increased safety. You're gonna say no to your sweet little baby child? Alright, I suppose I had no choice. Good night, you two. Good night! Well, are you gonna say it back? Oh, good night. We kinda unlearned how to be nice and polite to each other, huh? Last time we exchanged good nights and good mornings is when Lily was still around. True, I guess. But enough of that already. No more getting all sentimental in front of Nano. Yeah, we know how that turned out. I would prefer never having to fix them in such a manner ever again. Nano apologizes for the aforementioned malfunction. A heavy wave of guilt washes over them, stunning them into silence for a while. You don't need to apologize. It was our fault. Just go recharge now, yes? Nano understands. Leah, please take Nano to bed. Oleander involuntarily forms a tender smile as he takes a hold of Nano's tiny hand. I wonder how small Nano actually is. I want to know how small he actually is. Is he like half their height? Please tell me he is. That'd be the most adorable thing. He isn't giving off any heat, but he feels his heart warm up, regardless. We're off then. Good night for real now. Sleep well, you two. Or in Nano's case, charge well? Let's just call it sleep for the simplicity's sake. Oh! Why don't you sit down on the bed already, Nano? I'll fetch the charger from the supply box. Affirmative. Oh, look at Leah's little antenna glowing! Oleander digs through the various cables inside the box, while Nano attempts to climb up his bed. But unfortunately... Is something wrong? The bed is too high for Nano to climb up. Please tell me Nano is actually super tiny. Nano requires assistance. Sorry, Nano, I didn't think about your height. Give me a second, right? Setting timer for a second. Leah, it is time to help Nano onto bed. That is not what I meant by give me a second. What did Leah mean then? It's a figure of speech. It basically means you have to wait a little bit before someone has time for you. Understood. How long is a little bit? Definitely more than a second. I'd say a minute, maybe. Now I see the duration of a little bit as 1 minute in the databank. Good enough. But I have your charger now, so you don't have to wait anymore. Oleander tucks the charger under his arm and walks over to Nano, lifting them up carefully and placing them onto the left side of the bed. Thank you for the assistance, Leah. You're welcome, Nano. Why is Leah smiling? Huh? Well, because I'm happy. What is making Leah happy? Simple. You are. How is Nano making Leah happy? By just being here, I'd say. You're cute, and cute things make me smile. You're also kind of my child. It feels nice to have something to protect. Nano is glad to make Leah feel positive emotions. I'm not strong enough for all this wholesomeness. Aww. You should recharge and I should sleep. Let me tuck you in. Oleander instructs Nano to lay their head down on the pillows. He plugs one end of the charger into the power outlet next to the headboard, and the other end into the port hidden underneath Nano's shirt collar. Oh, so that's where it is. Oh, is it like in the back of his neck or something? Afterwards, Oleander takes the soft blanket at the foot of the bed and tucks his robot child in lovingly. Are you comfortable like this? Nano is cushioned properly. Risk of external damage while charging is minimized. Satisfied with the reply, Oleander gets up and changes to his pajamas? Pajamas? Really? Oh, whoops. Once under the same blanket, he begins to think back on everything that's happened this day. Nano recommends choosing standby mode or turning the system off for more effective charging. Right, you can't do that by yourself. My course should have included that functionality. Wait, I'm nagging again. This is going to be hard to unlearn. Why does Leah wish to unlearn nagging? Because it spreads negativity and it makes others feel frustrated or sad. And, well, you know what being sad can lead to by now, right? Sadness can lead to tears, harming oneself again. That's enough. I didn't actually want to know. Noted. Is Leah ready to charge Nano's mode for efficient charging now? Or change. I can't read. Oh, yes. Of course. Give me a second. Timer set for 1 minute. My bad. I'll do it right now. Oleander sits up straight on the bed and shifts his upper body so that he can slide the blanket off of Nano. unbuttons their shirt enough, but just to stay enough for the standby and the power button to be accessible. But instead of pressing one of them, Oleander finds himself lost in thought again. Listen, Nano, I truly want to apologize for what happened earlier today. Please specify which event Leah is referring to. When when you tried to cry. It's my fault. It's my fault you even thought of doing that. And it's also partially my fault you were sad. So, that is what I want to apologize for. Can you accept my apology, Nano? Leah has nothing to apologize for. Nano appreciates getting the chance to learn what it means to experience sadness and happiness. Happiness? Nano feels happy now. It's nice that you can gain something positive from all this, Nano. I think we all did in the end, even if the circumstances were rather rough. In some way, you also taught us something. Is Leah certain? Nano was built to learn, not to teach. Considering that we made you, it's odd to think that you could teach us anything new. But without you, Lycoris, Strelitzia, and I probably would have never forgiven each other. Probably would have never even realized that we needed to. That it's what. Blah, I can't read. Ugh, we probably never would have realized that we needed to. That is what we owe to Lilium. Nano was happy to help their parents. Parents, huh? Still feels unusual. Anyhow, for now we should finally sleep. Can I turn you off, Nano? Yes. Alright then. Oleander's finger hovers above Nano's power button. Good night, Nano. Good night, Leah. Nano recommends sleeping for at least 7 hours for a proper test. I'll try. Finally, the power button is pressed and Nano shuts down. Oleander can't help but smile at the mix of emotions he feels as he lays down again, closer to Nano than before. Good morning, Nano. Can you see everything properly? Good morning, Leah. Running visual check. Please stand by. Why does it say N? Doesn't it mean Nano? Oh. Nano's vision is at 100%. That's good to hear. Let's run a quick mobility check too. Let me lift you off the bed. Affirmative. Oleander carefully lifts Nano up and lets their feet settle on the ground before him, without letting go completely. Is your body fully balanced? Can you let go? Gyroscope is fully balanced. Leah can let go of Nano with no risk of damage. Alright, there you go. Nano, perform standard mobility check. Affirmative. Nano begins to move all their body parts one after one, starting by rolling their head and finishing by taking a few steps on the spot. Mobility check complete. Nano's body is at 100% functionality. Great. I'm glad yesterday's incident didn't leave any traces on your hardware. Nano recommends a software checkup. Lycoris said that he wanted to do that earlier, actually. I suppose it does make sense, especially now that you're suggesting it too. Earlier? Lycoris and I had skipped that. Lycoris and I had breakfast together while you were still asleep. Or, well, turned off. That was the first time we ate together willingly in what feels like forever. It was a welcome change. Leah is smiling. Does that mean being with Lion makes Leah happy? I wouldn't go that far. Although we do get along significantly better than before. Leah, we should move it. Strutzy has been quadruple texting me saying he's tired of waiting for us. Why is he being so impatient? He says he feels awkward all around the couples in the park. And our arrival will make it less awkward? Don't ask me. Good morning, Lai. Oh, morning, Nano. You doing alright? Nano's hardware functionality is 100%. However, a software checkup is recommended. Just like I said. Leah has informed Nano about your suggestion. Awkwardness detected. Should Nano play music to ease the mood? No thanks. I'll give you a checkup this evening, okay? Nano set a reminder software maintenance at 18 o'clock. 18 o'clock, that is 6 o'clock, by the way. I'm pretty sure that is. Should we do it a little late? What's that stern look for? We shouldn't teach Nano your work ethic, or lack thereof. Okay, Mom. Anyways, we should head out before Stretchy dies of loneliness or something. Oh, that's a smooth transition. The chorus and Oleander quickly slipped their shoes on and walked a short distance to the park close to campus. Nano walks between them, holding the hand of each of their dads. For safety purposes, both had said. Okay, that's actually kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. Can somebody draw that image, please? I want somebody to draw Lycoris and Oleander holding Nano's hand. Please, I want to see that. Took you long enough. I thought I was going to grow roots. Good morning, Stretchy. Morning, Nano. But no good morning to you two for making me wait. You could have just had breakfast with Leah and me. Leah and me, you know. Then you wouldn't have to wait the ungodly amount of... Lycoris pulls out his phone to check the time. 24 minutes. Very long 24 minutes. Nano has categorized 24 minutes as a long time period. It's not long at all, delete that. Nano has deleted the aforementioned categorization. What matters is that we are all here now, no? That's right, we have urgent matter to discuss. Why is Nano still wearing that boring oversized button-up shirt? My apologies, I forgot about the huge collection of toddler clothes readily available in my room. Wait, please tell me that Nano is actually like toddler sized. Is he actually toddler sized? I want to know. He's got to be like that tiny, right? Then why did you give them clothes in the first place? Aren't most robots naked anyways? You're getting way too worked up about fashion again. Nano, do you feel comfortable in that thing? The shirt is sufficient in hiding and protecting Nano's control panel, so Nano feels comfortable. But wouldn't you like to wear something a little cuter? Or cooler? Whatever style you're into? Nano does not understand what Jessie is talking about. You're not alone. I don't think Nano cares about what they're wearing, Jessie. I have to admit though, more fitting clothing would be good for Nano. Huh? See, Leah gets it. I mean, wouldn't actual clothing for children make Nano appear more like a human child? That's what we're trying to achieve with this project, is it not? So it's officially turned into a parenting assignment. You two are way too into this. Leah and me are agreeing on something. Seems like the day is getting back on track after all. You look awfully self-satisfied. Something wrong with that? Please, not in front of the children. So, Nano, how do you feel about buying some new clothes for you? Nano will partake in any activity their parents tell them to. Now you just sound like we're forcing you. It's for their own good, and that's what being a parent is all about. So before we go, I have a little present for you, Nano. What is the present? I'll show ya. There we go. He got him a hat! Oh, that's so cute! He looks so adorable! So a present is a blue hat? Not quite. It's a thing someone buys or makes with someone else. I didn't want people to look at you weird when we're shopping. That's why I brought this hat while Lion and Leah were eating breakfast. You went shopping just so you can do more shopping? Don't tell me you're actually surprised by that. Why would people look at Nano weird? I was worried people might comment on your horns or something. They're antennae, and they're cute. I'm unsure if the public would agree. Let's play it safe, right? Nano is grateful for the present, if it helps them stay safe. You're absolutely welcome, Nano. Now let's get moving. Ooh! This is where I usually buy my clothes, but I think they also have the kids section. Maybe Lycoris will find something that fits him there. That wasn't called for. So I think the most important thing we need is a pair of pants. Those Rolex joints are a dead giveaway. Really? Knees are the first thing you think about? Not say their eyes that glow in the dark? Okay, then let's put sunglasses on our list. Or shoes, or a jacket. You got it, and let's not forget what we came in for, a proper shirt. Do we really have to do that? I would be so happy if I get to customize how Nano looks. Oh, that would be so adorable if I could customize it. Huh? I thought you were on board. I am, but I think the oversized shirt looks really cute. Fine, as long as we can find other things. Nano will look awesome anyway. Please tell me I actually get to customize it. So Nano, what's your verdict? Oh my god! Okay, I don't get to customize it, but my god, that's adorable. Nano has no particular opinion. I do. Nano looks like every cool kid that's ever bullied me. Ha! Nano is a bully? Nano recognized bully as a negative term, awaiting instructions. No, you're fine just the way you are. You don't have to change your appearance for anyone. You really have some nerve to say that right after we went shopping because of you. I just wanted them to wear something. I don't care about the details. What do you want to look like, Nano? Nano has no preference, yeah. As you learn more, you'll develop on your own tastes. You can choose how you want to look. You programmed them with the ability to do that? No. Well, at least not specifically for stuff like fashion. Nano's capable of acting differently based on past experiences. So who knows what they can do? You should know. But maybe Strelitzia can figure that out as well. It would certainly look good on our report. Man, I almost forgot that we built Nano for educational purposes. Nano exists to learn, not educate. How about both? How about neither? No matter what we built them for, Nano now exists for himself. Nano does not understand. You will in time, if we raise you well. Based on recent data, Nano predicts Leah has the capacity to be a good parent. That's... As do Stretzy and Lai. Aw, thanks! Hopefully one day you won't need to analyze the data. You'll just be able to trust us. Is trust not built on data? It's a feeling that can be based in fact, but after everything positive... Oh, dang it. But after enough positive experiences with someone, it becomes intuitive. So you don't consciously think about your shared history anymore. Do Nano's parents trust each other? Nobody answered Nano immediately. It would be incorrect to say yes, but it wouldn't exactly be true either. They look at each other, unsure of how to judge the atmosphere before Oleander places a tentative hand on Nano's head. Trust can be broken, but it can also be rebuilt. Either way, let's get you home. Can Nano hold Stretzy's hand? What? Nano held hands with Lai and Leah while walking here, therefore Nano should hold hands with Stretzy on the way back. Cute! Nano's concerned about you, Strelitzia. Nano concluded that it would be fair. Concerned about his feelings, at least. Hey, you're just jealous because I have feeling. Before Strelitzia could finish his sentence, he was stopped by a small tug on his waist. He looks down, and Nano lets go of his shirt, extending a small hand upwards towards him. That is the most adorable thing I've ever read about. Strelitzia smiles and takes it in his hand, the metal of their palm pleasantly warmed by sunlight. He takes a step before pausing. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I know. That makes one thing. Nano leads Strelitzia over to Oleander and tilts their head up at him. The effect is somewhat ruined by Nano's swanky new shades, but Oleander remembers the lifeless stare of their empty eye sockets and sighs. Among other things, like Chorus is knowledgeable about. Nice save. Maybe we should try laying off those kinds of jokes, for Nano's sake. I can handle some teasing, but we should better set an example. We should set a better example for our kid. That's something we can all agree on. Nano will continue to offer solutions to conflict, if so desired. We're happy if you're happy. Is Nano happy? Maybe we need to put this a different way. Do you feel like replicating tears again? Strelitzia and Chorus wince at the reminder, but Nano holds perfectly still as they process the question. No, Nano does not process the urge to do so. Is the reason behind the urge just absent, or is there something else there? Nano feels the opposite. That's all I wanted to hear. Strelitzia squeezes Nano's hand tightly as the four of them start heading back home. Nano looks at their joined hands for a second before squeezing back a bit too hard. Ow! Goodness, you're strong! Did Nano hurt Stretsy? Is Stretsy going to cry? He won't. At least not the kind of tears you know of. Sometimes people produce tears of happiness. But you don't need to replicate those. A smile is enough. A smile is enough to let people know you're feeling happy. How does Nano smile? The edges of your mouth go up like this. Oleander flashes Nano a soft smile. The robot tries to imitate the expression, but the strain in their face put on their face making the smile look a little more like a grimace. Is Nano smiling? Not really, no. We'll work on it. No need to force yourself, little one. Normal facial expression restored. Nano will try again later. Oleander heads straight to his room while Strelitzia crouches down and talks to Nano. He refuses to let go of their hand. Lycora stands next to them somewhat awkwardly. Ready for your psychological test? Yes. Nano was looking forward to learning. Hold on a hot second. How can time be physically hot? It's a figure of speech. I need to be more careful about this, or give Nano a databank update. I could combine it with a software checkup, which is probably more important than whatever you've planned. I wouldn't say that. Besides, they're so eager for my psychological test. Lycoris and Strelitzia gives Strelitzia a doubtful look. If anything, he's the eager one. But then his eyes wander towards their joined hands, and his gaze softens. Fine, you go first. Enjoy some time with them, but don't do anything to the software. You got it. I'll be so careful you'll think Leah's spirit possessed me. Oleander calls from his room. Sure hope that was meant to be a compliment. Of course! By the way, Lai, why don't you stop by in for an hour or so? I should be finished by then. Sounds good to me. Have a fun time, you two. Okay, I feel a little bad about forcing those clothes on you. Especially hiding your antennae. They're part of who you are. Also, why does one of the other characters appear on the bottom left? Is that like a bug or something, or is that just meant to do that? There, better? Nano has no preference. Didn't expect any less of you. That reminds me, I wanted to test something related to preferences today. What's your understanding of morals? What are morals? They're basically about deciding if things are good or bad. Are good and bad not subjective? Nano has trouble with subjective things. When it comes to good music and bad food, definitely, preferences are subjective. But morals should be based on reason, not feelings. So I think you're able to rationalize your own beliefs. So morals are objective. I wouldn't go that far. After all, it depends on your reasoning. Please give an example. let's assume that there is an important issue and some action needs to be taken. Okay, I know you all probably enjoy the music, but I seriously need to turn this down a little bit. That should be fine, right? Should everyone affected by the decision be able to vote, or only those who are most informed and likely to make a right decision? Nano is unsure. Equality dictates everyone should decide, but they might also choose poorly and suffer because of it. Very good. You figured out one of the issues with democracy. If we wanted to be thorough and let everyone have a say, kids should be able to vote as well. Or if we went for the other extreme, you'd only be allowed to vote if you were an expert on a relevant topic. The problem with the first one is that many uninformed decisions could be made. And the problem with the second one is that experts could abuse their power. So there is no solution. I mean, we did find some kind of compromise, but the system isn't perfect. There are other systems besides democracy? Of course. But this shouldn't turn into a history lesson. I'm more interested in your critical thinking skills. Nano believes a system where impartial experts make all decisions would be best. Describe these impartial experts. They're all knowing, but not interested in personal gain. So, robots like you. That would be one example. Well, if you're ever running for president, you'll have my full support. But I have a faint suspicion about something. Let's try a different example. Suppose that if you kill 3 people, this will save the lives of 3,000 people. Do you kill them? Of course. Interesting. So you have a natural tendency towards utilitarianism. Was that the wrong answer? I'm not here to decide if you're right or wrong. I just want to know what you think. What does Stressy think is right? Well, saving the lives is definitely a good thing, but killing on the other hand is very bad. There's a difference between witnessing someone die and taking it to your own hands. Besides, if I put myself in the shoes of one of the 3 people that are supposed to be sacrificed, I really wouldn't want to trade places with them. Maybe it's better we don't allow that kind of thing to begin with. Then again, wouldn't it be selfish to want to stay alive, even though your death would save the lives of so many others? So Stritzy has no idea. Not even a little bit. Nano fails to see the educational value in this. Ow, are ethics really that boring to you? There are no objective answers because there is no way of verifying them. If Nano cannot determine a correct answer, Nano is not learning. Are you sure about that? You've already been in situations where there wasn't a crystal clear correct answer. For example, when the 3 of us were arguing, you cried, but there was 100 different things you could have done instead. No, it was the only thing that could stop Nano's parents from fighting while simultaneously displaying sadness. But why were those 2 things a priority for you? You could have also just started breakdancing on the table, minding your own business. Why would Nano do that? I'm not saying you should have. I just think it's interesting that in that moment you had very clear objectives. It's almost as if you care about us. Care? When you care about someone, you want them to be happy, but you also give them the power to make you unhappy. That does not sound like an equal exchange. Ideally, those you care about you too. And we definitely do. Who? Leah, Lai, and I. We all care about you, Nano. You done yet, Stretzy? Ugh, knock next time or I might get a heart attack. Does entering rooms without knocking cause heart attacks? It happens. But definitely not with Stretzy. You need to be a senile old man to shit your pants to death. How does one don't say it! Don't say it! You're training a pure little baby, Lie. You're tainting a little baby, Lie. Anyways, back to my original question. Are you done yet? I could technically do this forever, but I'm good for now. Nano is all yours. You can stay if you want, I don't mind. You're really letting me watch you work? You've never allowed that before. Well, we also didn't have a robot child before. Good point. Is Nano the reason Stretzy, Lai, and Leah are spending more time together? Yeah, you're really helping us reconnect. It's almost like we're back to how we were when Lily was still with us. So Nano is like Lilium? Your personalities are different, but I guess you have the same effect on us. And that effect is good? Absolutely. I mean, you notice how much better we get along thanks to you. Nano understands. Nano feels happy that they can help. Again, Nano attempts to replicate the smile Oleander showed them earlier, but with the same grimace as the result. Your face is a little less sweet, but it's the thought that counts. Anyways, checkup time. I need to cut your power for that, Nano. Nano is alright with being turned off. Recalling that their power button is located underneath their shirt, Nano unbuttons the shirt by themselves. How thoughtful. The checkup isn't going to take long. The chorus kneels down in front of Nano and pushes the power button. Processes were, for only a second more, they promptly ceased their movements of Nano's eye. As Nano's eyes stop glowing, and the little robot blacks out. Oh! That's cool. And how come the eyes aren't glowing? Is something wrong? I'm not the one who built them, but I'd say Nano is still booting up. There we go. Welcome back, Nano. Hello, Lai. Hello, Stretzy. Your software wasn't affected by the incident yesterday, but I did take the time to update your databank. I also realized I forgot to include this thing called the 3 laws of robotics. Fortunately, that didn't lead to any problems, and you're all set now. Much appreciated. Okay, so I actually kind of just forgot what they were at first, but okay, so let's see, 3 laws of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. The second law is a robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. And the third law, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. So basically, don't hurt humans, follow human orders, and the robot must protect itself as long as it doesn't conflict with the first or second law. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Anywho. Oh, that's why Nano didn't hesitate when talking about killing people. Wait, what now? I may have gone a little overboard in my philosophical questioning. Well, Nano now won't even think about injuring himself or others. Thank you, Lycoris. Very cool. No problem. Gotta do something or else I'll end up lazing around. And we wouldn't want that. Is everyone forgetting how to knock today? Is Stretzy going to have a heart attack? I sure hope not. I don't feel like performing CPR. You're lost. He's definitely flirting with Oleander, like, come on. More importantly, how did the tests go? Pretty good. It seems Nano has big plans for the future. What about the software checkup? Nano was in perfect shape. That's a relief. I was worried. What was Leah worried about? You, of course. I was afraid that despite the hardware check being flawless, something might have happened to your coding. Nano understands. Nano will try not to cause Nano will try not to cause Leah and Stretsy and Lai any concern from now on. I think Leah will worry no matter what. Is all you came here for, though? No, I was wondering if you two were up to write the final report now. Sure, I think we made enough progress for it. The deadline's rather close, too. Nano, we're heading back home. Strelitzia offers his hand and Nano gladly squeezes it back. A lot lighter this time. Nano holds out their free hand to Lycoris, who grasps it as well. The robot then looks at Oleander and lowers their head and frowns. Nano does not have 3 hands. It's fine. I'll just hold the doors open for you. Nano accepts Leah's offer. Oh! Look at him! He's tiny! He's small! Oh, he's so tiny! I love it! I love how small he is compared to everyone else. Oh. True to his word, Oleander holds open all the doors in their path. A real gentleman, huh? For my child and their 2 dads, always. Oh, he's so tiny! He's so tiny, I love it! Strelitzia sticks his tongue out at the reply, and Lycoris exhales an annoyed sigh as they make their way to the couch. Nano is sitting on Lycoris' lap to save space. Just as they started jotting down notes for their draft. Finally, someone knows how to knock. Wait, did you 2 order any food for delivery? I didn't. Don't have a package due to come in today either. Me neither. It might be one of our neighbors, though. I'll check. Okay, I'm actually kind of scared now. Strelitzia walks over and looks through the peephole. What is this, Strelitzia? You look like you've seen a ghost. Or one of his ex-boyfriends. I must be pretty tired. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Strelitzia stumbles backwards as the door swings open. Nano processes Lycoris' frozen expression, Oleander's tight grip on the edge of the table, and finally, the stranger at the door raising a hand in a greeting. Oh, who's this guy? Hey guys, long time no see. Oleander? Strelitzia? Lai? Wait, is this who I think it is? Lilium? Huh? Did one of you swallow helium? No. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm Lilium. Who are you? You're Lilium! We thought you were dead, you jerk! Hypothesis confirmed. Nano is Nano. Well, it's nice to meet you. Lilium crouches down and extends a hand towards the small robot. Nano tentatively shakes it, and the contact throws the others out of their trance. Lily? Is it really you? Why wouldn't it be? I would have given you guys a heads up, but you know I'm not a fan of phone calls. Lilium, are those happy or sad tears? Are you okay, Oleander? Did I come at a bad time? Maybe I should check back again late. Man, what the hell? We thought you were dead! What? Why would I be dead? I don't know, you tell me. You're the one who left a cryptic note and bucked off to God knows where. Lai, calm down. How could I? Am I supposed to be happy that we nearly ruined our friendship for no reason? We blamed each other and ourselves. Do you have any idea how it's been for us, Lilium? After you disappeared, none of us were the same anymore. Do you have any idea what could have happened? Strelitzia looks a bit ashamed, and Lilium stares at everyone in bewilderment. What could have happened? Lycoris, that's enough. You're not being rational. Shut up, Leah. Don't tell me that when you were crying a second ago. You're completely missing the point. we all missed the point. Lillian is alive. Why on earth would you leave a note like that? Lie. Was this some sick joke to you? Lycaris, why couldn't you communicate like a normal person? Did we ever matter to you? Papa. They called him Papa. Okay, that's cute. You matter to me, Lai. I care about you, all of you, so much. Then why did you leave us? Lycaris, you made Leah cry again. It's okay, Oleander, Strelitzia. It's my fault he feels this way. It's my responsibility. It is not. Huh? Leah said not to dwell in the past. He also said that emotions are not rational. Everyone has been hurt. There were several misunderstandings. But in order to be vulnerable enough to be hurt, one must care a considerable amount. Lycoris, Strelitzia, Oleander, Lilium, all four care about each other. Yeah, we cared. You said we didn't understand you, but we tried to. You just left us without saying anything. You were all trying to do what you thought was best for me, so in return I did what I thought was best for you. Ghosting all of us to the point where we believed you were dead was for the best? No, I just didn't want to burden you anymore. So we bothered you so much you had enough of it and left? Stretzy was right. I don't want to have been right about that. You weren't. Please believe me. I never wanted to hurt you. I know it won't change the fact that I left you so suddenly, but do you think it would help if I tried to explain? I would like to hear it. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this part here. I've been recording for about like 50 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll continue this in the next part. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment about what you think about the video, and be sure to share this with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, since I think 88.8% of you are not subscribed, and if you're coming back on the regular, might as well subscribe anyways. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do.